Was your time the same
Oh,
as mine?
that was to me.
Was your time the same as mine?
Yeah. Haven't fixed it. You guys, Sarah's bullying me.
I'm not. I just had to refresh because I was frozen.
As the
We're all good
time
now.
hit 0, go live.
Mm-hmm. I knew you could handle it.
I could not handle it.
Hello?
I could not handle it at all.
You handled it just fine. Hi, Kaylee. Hey, Tia Hermit. Hey, Jules. Hey, Allery.
How's everyone doing?
It's been a week. It has been a week.
I'm
I don't
excited
know.
for the part where we talk about what we have coming up, though.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I am painting my wall. In fact, that's what I will be finishing this evening.
I would like credit for that one corner that they haven't painted yet over there. I spent 4 hours.
Yeah, Bess did a coat and a half of primer, and then my mom did another coat of primer, but I used a premium primer when she did it, and it covered more. So, just a note: get the premium primer.
This is Sarah's fault because the timer hit 0, and they were like, "I'll be right back," and I was like, "Oh God, I guess I hit the button." I feel like the time is more important than us both being here. If I were Sarah, is that what Sarah? I think that's what Sarah would think.
I popped right in, right as she was hitting the button. Courtney doesn't have COVID anymore. Congrats. Sorry you missed Julia Quinn, though.
Dragon Con gave everyone COVID.
Mm-hmm. Allie got COVID at Dragon Con. Well, because they didn't have a mask policy this year.
All of my friends are like, well, I made it 3.5 years without getting COVID. And I'm like, how? Barring Sarah, none of you have seen me in person without a mask. And I've had it like 3 times.
Yeah, I've only had it once.
Although one of those was before it was a pandemic. So like, twice.
Hi, Amy. Hi, KK.
But like, how did you manage that?
Yeah, I'll be finishing that corner and this bottom corner. I just noticed my tape fell down. What are y'all going to be working on today?
I don't know how y'all did that. I mean, I have been called neurotic about my mask wearing and avoiding people, and I managed. Yeah, I got it from Disney before it was a pandemic.
I got it from my hair person who cuts my hair.
My person who cuts my hair lets me wear my mask.
Yeah, I don't know if I could wear my mask since she trims all over there.
Yeah, my hair.
Wait, I thought Kevin cut your hair.
Sometimes I go and get it done by a professional who knows what they're doing. But yeah, Kevin cuts my hair most of the time.
Wes still has it? Oh. Tell Wes I said I hope he feels better.
What?
Making the week's dinner for one of my dogs tonight. I'm trying
to like meal prep your dogs?
That's what it sounds like.
Do you meal prep the one dog and the others just have to like fend for themselves?
That's also what it sounds like. Maybe the other dogs can eat regular kibble.
I need more details.
The one dog has a special diet. Though the other dogs are definitely jealous.
I love Fluff. That is my favorite.
I just listened to Camille Kellogg's Just As You Are, and that's one thing the main character is she's like, I don't want to write fluff. I want to write serious stuff. And then she goes through this journey of like, oh, I write fluff and that's okay. And that's good.
No copper? Is copper an issue? Is copper like a main diet point of dogs? The more we dig into this, the more I realize I do not know. Sarah, I have an important question.
Huh. Oh my God, no.
Sarah!
I'm so sorry. This has been a week. I told you. I have not been.
saved this. exclusively for Wednesdays, so I won't forget it.
No, it's been a time. It's at my house in Eustis right now. Next week we'll make it happen.
I am working on transcription tonight. I realized I did not actually
Nice.
answer that.
I'm reading a book on characters and viewpoint. Jules is slacking off.
Excellent. Love slacking. Would do more of it if I could.
I'm also gonna get a water in the next sprint because I didn't bring one with me. Does it sound echoey to you?
Yeah.
Sounds super echoey to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some spare foam panels if you want from doing my cloffice.
We'll see what it sounds like once I get everything in.
Yeah, they just kind of sit up in the corner because I don't know what to do with them. They were so expensive and such a pain in the ass that I do not want to just get rid of them.
Yeah. Synopsis and my mental health at the same time, because that's not usually something that goes hand in hand.
They add copper to dog foods? Why? Where's Laura? Laura!
Courtney's gonna rewrite first two scenes.
Sounds like we're all going to be crushing it.
I keep forgetting that this computer isn't a touchscreen. Because my work computer is. Copper is a necessary part of a diet.
But if the liver is supposed to be filtering it out, then they're adding bad copper?
Maybe just like, because I know like copper that, or not copper, but some minerals, like when they're with food, they're in a different like molecule than once
So
more.
they just like add the wrong kind of copper to say that they can. That I would buy. Fascinating.
I have been taking magnesium. Can't remember the second part of that. A magnesium supplement, because I've heard that's really good for anxiety, and I honestly think it's helping.
Nice.
I did try ashwagandha first and didn't experience any change. So
I use lorazepam.
yeah, I should probably get something stronger. Hey, Stephanie. Half pint. Hello, half pint.
No, we remember half pint, I think.
Is
Did
half
half
pint?
pint used to be someone else?
Amy-
No, Widget used to be someone else.
Widget used to be. I can't remember now.
Half pint always makes me think Little House on the Prairie, where.
Or is half pint Amy Laura's friend?
Oh yeah.
Laura's friend. Good job. Yay me. Stormshine. Yeah, Stormshine was Widget.
Yeah. You know, these conversations, it'll be nice to have video proof that we've always had them when we're still doing this in like our 70s and 80s. And they're gonna be like, ha, the silly old people can't remember things. And we'll be like, never.
I don't know if I've ever fully like believed in Mercury retrograde, and I still don't, but since it's been in retrograde, I've been having a time with communication electronics. Thanks, Stephanie. It's almost finished. Hopefully it'll be finished by the time we leave today.
In the entire, so people came
Oh,
to
I
help
gotta
Sarah.
change my shirt though, because it's a Nick shirt. I don't want to get paint on
People came to help Sarah paint their place. And basically in the time it took them to do the entire rest of the condo, I did a coat and a half of primer on that wall.
Well, this wall is hard to paint.
I have never felt so useless.
There's all these crevices and we did have 4 people painting the rest. All right. Oh, almost time. Oh, it is time. All right. On your mark. Get set.
Do your best. And that's time, Stephanie. And everyone else. I bet you thought I forgot about that, but I didn't. The first sprint is now complete. How
I
did we do?
somehow left my drink in the other room. But it's painted.
Woo!
Including on the, oh, there's a drip. Hold on. I'm gonna go clean that up.
How did everyone do? Also, I hope you all get used to that wall because I'm pretty sure that that you're going to be seeing a lot of that in the future. That is Sarah's new place. This is the office.
Yeah. This will be behind me. However, there will be 3 bookshelves behind me on this wall. So we'll see if you can actually see me on the wall.
In point of fact, Laura, I
Yeah.
called for you.
Yeah, we
I
talked about
needed
you.
you,
Yeah,
and you were not there.
that's true. Well done, T. Hermit. Well done, Courtney. 228 is really good.
There's no such thing as only in these sprints. I need us all to eradicate that word.
Shower and hang up laundry. Sounds like Danny.
Excellent plan.
Nice.
Anything good?
Well done, Stephanie. Hello, Ruth. That's hilarious. That's so funny. It's the funniest thing.
I will never again take an ADHD assessment without an assessor. An assessment without an assessor is a useless tool. And this makes me so mad.
I just love like ADHD treatment requires you to like do regular appointments and stuff.
Oh, it's the worst. But yeah.
Ordered a pop figure of yourself. Wow, Bess made one of herself.
Actually, I made like 10.
Yeah.
You have to post pictures when it arrives. But like, what is the point of an assessment without someone there to translate?
What does that mean? What do you do then?
Useless. So the time I did it without an assessor, there were all these questions, and I don't remember any of them now, but it was like, the ones that come to mind are the autism ones that are like, do you struggle with certain fabrics? And of course, I'm like, no, I have no issues with that. But then it's like, well, because I don't have any of the horrible scratchy things in my life. But like the computer that's looking for a yes, no is not going to be able to take that answer and make anything meaningful out of it.
Like, do I struggle with them? No, I avoid them.
Yeah. Or for like ADHD, they're like, you know, do you have trouble starting or completing tasks? And I'm like, well, I've been on Adderall for like 3 or 4 years now. So not like I did before, you know? But like that is medicated for a long time now. So it's very annoying.
Why do you need an appointment to see a computer? They're always there. I'm looking for spots, by the way.
Well, this psychiatrist turned out to be very bad at his job anyway. Like I'm not the only, it turns out there's a long line of us who have complaints about this man, where he goes in just assuming you're lying and want drugs.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know if I ever want to see a male doctor again.
Yeah, so I went in there and I met him and I came out and I was like, well, never going to that place again. Yeah, no, you have to have a person. You can't just not have a person.
Otherwise, why don't you just do it at home?
And it's not going to get useful information because I'm not trained to analyze that stuff for them. The computer is yes or no.
I did take this assessment that's like, do you have depression and or anxiety? And I got the highest score on the anxiety. And I was like, oh, top score.
Yeah, like ADHD be like, do you regularly forget your keys? And I'm like, well, no, but that's because I have a system with a special hook that I have to put it on. And like, you know, an assessor will be like, oh yeah, that's ADHD coping. A computer will be like, no, she's a liar. Sorry, I'm still really bad about this man.
Gold star, yes. Highest grade. That's fun. I'm wearing a mom shirt today instead of a grandma shirt.
Nice. What's everyone drinking? I have tea in my tea mug, and I'm the only one who's had my special best friend's mug
I'll have it next week.
for 2 weeks now.
Oh my gosh. I'm drinking apparently Diet Coke in the other room and then water if I go get it from the fridge.
And like anxiety ones, they'll be like, do you have higher than normal anxiety going through TSA? Conversation I just had with Kevin where I was like, I'm always worried that I have like a gun I didn't know about in my luggage. And Kevin's like, that is not a normal experience.
Really? It's not.
He apparently has never once thought this in his life.
Every time they have to do like a background check for a jog, I'm like, oh my God, am I a felon?
Right? Did I accidentally commit treason at some point I don't know about?
Oh my God.
So yeah, assessments without assessors are useless, and I am big mad. Luckily, I think enough people have had problems with him that he got reported.
I wish I had wine. That'd be nice. I mean, I do have a whole box of wine, but no wine opener. Where's Laura going?
Italy, right? Italy. We knew that.
Oh. Well, look at you.
The funniest part about my ADHD is that my mom got one of my other siblings tested when we were in school, and she came up subclinical. And that's as far as the research went for any of us.
A full size pair of scissors in your pocket? Ellery, how big are your pockets, first of all?
I have big pockets. The first thing I do when I get new shorts is sew pockets in big enough for like a phone and a water bottle. It's a pain, but oh my God, it's worth it. See, I don't have issues with forgetting to put things in my pocket. Ha! That makes sense.
Oh, okay. I mean, I hope it was a thick jacket. If I did that, I would be dead. I would accidentally fall and stab myself through the heart.
See? But apparently, worrying about these things is not a universal experience, and that blew my mind.
This woman told me once, she's like, oh, my husband gets so many parking tickets because he just like doesn't worry about no parking signs. And I'm like, what is that like? What is that life like?
That's like a money thing, right? Like a fine is just the amount you pay to be able to park in that spot.
I don't think they're particularly well off. I think it's just he didn't worry about anything.
My mom is always like, well, your father's definitely the one that had ADHD. Not me, though. I'm fine. Okay.
Laura.
We have a couple friends who do contracting for the government.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Whenever it's background time, they always have to declare Kevin because he was born in the USSR.
When I signed my lease, I had to sign this paper because I applied for my lease under Sarah N. Fisk, and they found that sometimes I go by Sarah Fisk.
Yeah, my middle name got misspelled once years ago on a paper, and I've never bothered to fix it. So if I have to sign anything like that, I'm in trouble.
All right. I don't know what time things are anymore.
What?
Time is a social construct.
Tea time, doubly so.
Definitely. All right. I may go paint some baseboards. So I'm going to set a timer on my phone so I can come back.
I'm on my own.
All right. On
You're
your
just
mark.
going to leave us on the wall.
Get set. Yeah.
We're going to watch paint dry.
Exactly.
Oh, watch paint dry. And that's time, Ruth and everyone. Yes. Goodness is now complete.
How's that for timing?
How did everyone do?
Whew. So I got these little like paint pens, touch-up pens, and so I filled the touch-up pen for this color. And I didn't know how they work, so that was experience. And then I taped off the stuff that I need to paint in my bedroom. So well done, Team Hermit.
Yeah, you did. We'll say you did fantastic. No, never read the comments. Excellent.
Sometimes main characters don't need last names. It's fine.
Donovan. The two choices here. Last name Donovan.
What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh, Bess has saved my life.
You're on the street. We're gonna hear street noises from you too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saved your life. Good job, me.
So Bess brought over this little like dolly thing that collapses into
Oh my
just
god, I love that thing.
a flat surface.
We use it for getting chewy when the delivery people leave it at the lockers instead of bringing it up at the door, because I don't blame them.
Yeah. But when she was here putting together my bookshelves, which you will soon see behind me.
I have to come up with a new name.
Oh.
Carnan.
There you go.
There are exactly 4 Carnans in North America.
Oh wow. They're all related to you?
Yes. Me, my mom, my sisters. And there's like a small branch in Australia and a few in Scotland, and that is it.
So anyway, so she was sitting on this to like scoot around the floor. So I've been using that to tape off the floorboards and paint the floorboards. And it's definitely helped save my knees. And also it's kind of fun. I feel like a little like mechanic goblin just like scooting around on the floor.
I have a knee injury, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to be able to get down on the floor, but then move.
Yeah.
Kevin, how much weight can this thing hold? Let's find out. Yep. Yep, there are not very many of us. I am very easy to find.
I actually randomly met at an author event this woman who is married to a man with my dad's same name, who is not related to us.
Cool. Is it mooncake season? It's not mooncake season. It is mooncake season?
You can order them anytime. Chinese Lunar Festival.
I had chocolate fondue after dinner, so you should definitely have that and enjoy, because it is a very good day for it. What do we have coming up? I want to go first.
Go first. Bess,
Okay.
Go first.
So on Sunday, it is the Orlando Literary Expo at the library near me. You made a face. Did I say that wrong?
No, you're right. Sorry. I was doing something. I was pulling up the link.
Okay. And it's from 2 to 4. And I'm going to be there with the zine meetup. And you guys should all come, because a bunch of my members have given me zines to give out for free. And you can check out our stuff. And it'll be nice to see people that I know. I'm also bringing my extrovert, who is our one member who likes talking to people. So you'll get to meet a very nice person. And it should be really fun. Also, I started 2 of the groups that are going to be there, and I feel very proud of this fact.
Is it raining? It is.
Yay!
Excellent. Yeah, so I posted the link. So that's on there, but it's going to be the 3rd event on there, because We also have Thursday, timing in your graphic novel virtual workshop at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday, in person, 4 p.m. at the downtown library is writing in the collective voice, which is fun, something we've never done before.
Is that for like people with DAD?
What is that?
Dissociative identity?
Oh, no, it's like I guess it could, but it's a point of view where you're writing from a point of view of a group. So the pronoun is we.
Dude, my angel extrovert who is coming lives in like Daytona.
Oh, maybe, I don't know if it's on the way. It's not far, but I don't know if it's on the way.
I don't know what the rest of that was going to be.
Well, because Jen lives in Palm, I always forget. Palm Coast, Palm Harbor, Palm something.
But yeah, I love David. And he's like, yeah, I'll totally cancel my plans and come up and talk to people for you.
Oh, wow.
Do you know, I've always thought mooncakes looked so cool. And I finally got to try them, I think, this year. And I don't know why, but I was expecting them to be like the texture of mochi. And they were not.
Mm-mm. One of these days I'm going to make my own mochi so I can eat mochi again. Palm Coast. Why can't I remember that?
I don't know, because she even said it right there.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Yeah, before. Anyway, ignore me. I'm tired.
But yeah, everyone come to the thing. It should be really fun. And I'm really proud of all the cool stuff that my members make.
Anything else coming up?
My next episode's out on Friday.
Oh, nice. I might be moving furniture on Friday if I can pull things together.
Okay, safe assumption, none of you listen to my podcast, so it doesn't matter if I tell you about this. This is the coolest episode, y'all. It's an interview, okay? And like last year, I had the Wizardopedia archivist on, and I was like, hey, just for fun, what's one band that you really, really, really want to get in touch with to like get in the archive? And they were like, there's this band called Striking Down Diggory. And then earlier this year, I got a message that was like, hey, so like a friend was listening to your show and I guess you wanted to get in touch with me. And so now that band is back and they just released an album. And how cool is that?
That is very cool. I've heard the story before, but it's still very cool.
I assume they're all very excited too. So that was my interview and it's coming out on Friday and it's really neat. He's very nice.
Oh, my back hurts. Oh, that sounds like fun. Not as fun as mine, though.
Do you know, as obsessed as I have been most of my life with Italy and all Italian things, I never got the hang of panettone. You know what I weirdly do like? Christmas pudding.
I mean, pumpkin spice stuff can be available all year round if you make it, because all the stuff is available all year round.
But like seasonal things are like nice because they're seasonal.
Yeah.
Isn't that just the coolest thing ever though?
Yeah, I told you they'd be excited. Look at that.
Oh, so that was a very cool and exciting thing that happened to me. And this is like the full circle part of it.
So my mom always buys the like candy corn mix with the pumpkins because I love the pumpkins especially. And I wasn't there for like a couple days and she was like, oh yeah. She was like, we were getting too high on the pumpkins. I'm glad you are home.
Oh, and see, I never got the hang of coffee. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I love pumpkin cheesecake too. I made
just hungry.
Last year I made a pumpkin Pop-Tart, a homemade pumpkin Pop-Tart, pumpkin butter Pop-Tart. It was so good.
Nor is it likely to. All right, I think it's almost time. So
yeah, it's almost time.
I'm going to start doing like the focusing.
Yeah, like 3 seconds.
I'm so good at things.
All right, on your mark.
I don't even have the clock added. What are you doing?
On your mark. Get set.
Finish strong. And that's time. Our final sprint is now complete. How did everyone do?
I had a very small controlled fall.
Good, controlled.
Yeah.
I made
Only
it through a nice chunk of my transcription. That's satisfying. Tomorrow will be
Only-
easy.
fell 3 inches more than I expected.
Which was 0.
Yeah. Well done, half pint. Some work done. Cool. Well
I'm so
done.
proud of us. Everyone did so good.
Wow, Tierman.
Oh, pardon.
Well done, Courtney. Man, y'all are killing it.
I am so proud of us. Yeah, that's what editing is for, regrettably.
Remember when Kevin asked why the green tape specifically?
Mm-hmm.
You see that still hanging up there from 2 weeks ago? The tape that I put up in the second sprint started falling off before I got back. Most tape is not made for Florida humidity.
That makes sense.
Pages.
The guy is back.
Oh my gosh.
Sarah, the guy is back.
Is he doing writing sprints with us?
He's just chilling on a wheelie cart.
He's going to work like during the sprints, but hanging
What is
out.
he doing? He's not like in a uniform. Like my building has like concierge or security or something. They wander around in a uniform. He's just
Is that-
there.
Still under construction? The building's still under construction?
Yeah, they're getting pretty close though. It's all walled in. I'm looking through a bunch of windows at the guy. What is this guy?
Pint. Oh, I want a cupcake now. I don't even really like cupcakes, but I want it.
Guys, what is this guy? Why is he there?
I would like to ask y'all a question.
Is it what is this guy and why is he there?
No. Do y'all have 24-hour Walmarts near you?
I do not know.
The reason why I had to ask is because there are a lot in this area that used to be 24-hour and then, closed down to the pandemic, reopened for limited hours, but have never gone back to the 24-hour model.
It's a bad picture.
Well, Joel's lives in the middle of nowhere, so.
But that's just a guy.
He might be a security guy.
In a t-shirt?
Yeah.
The ones here have like uniforms. And he just sits there on the 3rd floor in the window.
Close at 11. The Walmart neighborhood market right next to where I used to live in Sodo. There are people here. Used to be 24 hours because I used to go grocery shopping at like 1 a.m.
So I've been watching this building under construction for like 2 years now. And the construction guys knock off at 3 every day. And there's never been anyone in there after 3.
Yeah, I have seen 24-hour CVS and Wawa.
And he's just chilling on that, like, like the Lowe's cart that you put all the big wood on. Also, worried is not the correct word. Yeah, no. Oh, a fun thing about that building is that it was bought for renovation by the federal government, and they've not declared what for. It's just a federal government building. But why there? It's on the third of, wait, where'd it go? The third of 5 floors. He's not near any of the doors.
Yeah, well, oftentimes security guys are just paid to be in the building and they're supposed to walk around, but a lot of times they just kind of hang out in one spot for a while.
You know, earlier I thought he was drunk because he was like doing one of these on the wheelie cart at the window.
Maybe he's filming a TikTok. Yeah,
He's got
not
like
a
a
24-hour
plastic bag.
warehouse in there. Oh, I don't even know what time Steak and Shake closes. Anyway, I noticed that none of them went back to 24 hours, and I was wondering if that was just here or everywhere.
I love that.
Steak and Shake closes at midnight now.
Right? If it weren't for the fact that they put in all those windows you guys saw on every floor, part of me is like, is that like a training building? Are they going to be doing like on TV their little like pop pop with like paint guns?
One time when I was camping in Great Smoky Mountains, we found out when it started raining that my old tent was not waterproof anymore, like at all. So we quickly shoved everything into my car and drove into Gatlinburg to a 24-hour Walmart to buy a new tent at 1:30 in the morning. So I don't know if I want to live more without 24 hours Walmarts.
Well, I know that, but I don't know what you guys have no sense of whimsy. What is wrong with you?
Dude.
Get back on this level or this level. This is where we want to be. Also, I appreciate our ability to have 2 separate conversations on this stream. I haven't been camping since high school. I'm not sure any of you could convince me.
My car was like completely full of stuff. So we couldn't even lean back. And so that probably would not have been very comfortable. Anybody bring a fun fact?
There's a guy. That's a fun fact.
Dolphins emit a substance when they encounter a poisonous pufferfish, and it's a narcotic and hallucinogen. Actually pass pufferfish around to share the effects. Puff, puff, pass.
I think it depends on your definition of glamping.
I don't understand glamping. If you're gonna glamp, why don't you just get a cabin?
But y'all, I don't like being out in the forest. You know, I like living in an apartment because if I scream, the guy's gonna hear me, you know? And they'll be like, that's weird. I should call someone about that. If you scream in the woods, people are gonna be like, fox.
Well, panthers do sound like crying babies. I did learn a fun fact, actually. If a chicken is around a cat, there is a substance that will produce to make cats not create the substance that makes most people and animals allergic to them.
That is a complicated and fascinating fact. Much like this one.
Hold on, it's not done. They primarily pass this substance through the yolks of their eggs. So anyone who eats the yolks will then also no longer be allergic to cats.
Okay, so see, the one tiny problem with my plan is that if I scream and someone hears me, it's most likely going to be Hun. And I don't know if she knows that we're in a feud. but I have been very annoying. So there's a good chance she'd be like, oh, that jerk downstairs is screaming. But I mean, he
Only
could
that
be.
specific
I don't
cat?
know. He's a strange man alone in an abandoned building at night. He could be anything.
Yeah,
This always amuses me.
it makes the cat not produce the chemical that makes them
Laura has details.
allergic. But they're putting that substance in cat food now. That's right, Ellery. You got
it. Okay. So this does not sound like fun to me because like the point of camping is to not be around a TV, and part of my ADHD problem is if there's a screen, I will be looking at it. So, but
So it's basically a hotel room that looks like a tent, which is why I don't get it.
Well, but Laura says it's just that one cat. It's not like it doesn't make you immune to all cat allergies. It just makes you immune to the cat allergy of that cat. Hang on, what? That feels not correct. That.
Which you can also do in a cabin, half pint. That's what I'm saying. Get a cabin.
Maybe.
Snakes are, oh yeah, they're not poisonous. They're venomous.
Yeah.
Something is poisonous if you eat it and you get sick.
No. But that doesn't feel right at all.
Laura says snakes share territories.
Because, like, growing up, we had copperheads and garden snakes.
Yeah, we definitely did in Arkansas too.
And when you reached into a leaf pile, you had to be careful because you didn't know which kind you were going to pull a handful out of.
Ooh, is there a poisonous snake?
What?
Snake's poisonous? Is it also venomous? I need to know if the poisonous snake is also venomous.
Oh, wait. The back of his t-shirt says something in big letters, but he's not turning enough for me to read it properly.
Get your binoculars.
No, like he's facing this way, and I need him to face that way.
Have him stand in front of a mirror. Be like, sir.
I should just put signs up. Who are you?
I'm waiting to find out about the poisonous and or venomous snake.
I would like to learn more about what the rules are.
Oh.
But he's on the other side of the window.
Maybe you should go and start waving at him.
I do kind of want to hold up a sign, but
turn the flashlight on your phone on and wave it around to get his attention.
Do you know I actually do own binoculars, and I did used to use them for watching out my apartment window. But this was in Hawaii when I wanted to watch the humpback whales migrate.
Oh, so not birds.
No, the birds just come to my door. I don't need to do anything for them. Well, what is it then, if it's at a campground? Also, those are very narrow.
But is the poisonous snake also venomous, Laura?
The answer is there, Sarah.
Oh, I was waiting for Laura to answer.
Well, Kay is an excellent researcher.
Man, that snake has got it going on.
We should all aspire to be the keelback snake.
Yeah, I want to be one.
Oh, I just saw this thing where people are Googling what kind of flowers are safe for their cat, and that new like Google AI thing that summarizes has been like lilies.
Oh no.
So Google is trash.
Turtlehead sea snake is the only What
What's
is
a
a
turtle head?
lapid?
Yeah, I think I knew that because there's that oh, that have y'all seen that snake hunter from the Everglades who like goes in and gets all of the invasive species by going yoink?
It's all right. Kay found it, Laura. No.
Well, he's great and you guys should watch him. He's very fun. Okay, so what is the like defining feature? Do coral snakes go fu? So I know that cobras go fu and coral snakes are pretty and bright. Which one does the turtle head sea snake do?
What is its eyes? Laura said its eyes. What is that? That's correct, Ruth. Poisonous is when you bite them, and venomous is when they bite you.
And kinky's when you bite each other. We've all seen the thread. But this is just like a guy on like I see him on Instagram, but I assume it's
Some
on
guy.
TikTok.
This
Yeah,
is just some guy.
he's just some guy on social media who just like wanders around and grabs like
Have
invasive
you seen
species.
the guy on TikTok that unclogs clogged drains?
No.
It's so satisfying. Like rain
Oh.
drains. Oh, okay.
Someone find the yoink guy because he's great.
It might be. That might be what it means because we actually didn't get a definition. We just got a summary.
Do you think if I just search yoink snake guy, that'll turn him up?
You never know. Oh, elapid's fangs are always.
I started searching him on Instagram.
Oh my gosh. So he literally says yoink.
Yeah.
I'm peeling the paint off my paint bucket so I can use it again. I should probably go because I have a wet paintbrush and it's not supposed to sit for more than like 15 minutes.
This is very annoying. It clearly people know what I'm talking about, but all it's giving me is pictures of people's snake tattoos, which is not the yoink snake guy.
No. All right. I'm going to go so I can finish painting. Hopefully finish painting. We'll see when I get tired. I have been listening to a lot of audiobooks with all this painting though. That's
Aha!
nice. You found him?
Fishing Garrett.
Huh?
Fishing Garrett. That's his name. And he just wanders around barefoot and yoinks things.
All right.
All right, I'm satisfied. Ooh, there's a fun fact for you. Google, your mouth to God's ears, inshallah, and all that, might be going down for Monopoly and stuff, and that's exciting. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Ellery. Fishing Garrett.
Yes.
Okay. 2 R's and 2 T's. It's
Yes.
extra. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. Hopefully, we'll see you next week. If not Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Everyone come and say hi and make me feel less weird.
We will both be there, which isn't often that both of us are in the same place in public at the same time.
That was a statement.
It's true, though.
That's because you're never at the library when I go.
Yeah. Also, because we usually just hang out in your place.
I don't like going outside.
Yeah.
Agoraphobia runs in my family.
Cool. Family fun fact. The other day, my mom walked into a doorway and she was like, I just walked in a doorway. And I was like, it's a family trait.
It has
It is.
something to do with your proprioception.
Oh, we all have terrible that because we all walk into doorways and walls all the time.
And anyway, what would I leave when I can like rear window strange men in the other building? We are never going to sign off.
Rear window. Oh, God. I hope you don't witness a murder. But if you do,
It would not be the first time. Which is why I'm no longer allowed to play 2 truths and a lie.
All right. Well, that's a good note to end on. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. Everyone stay safe, wash your hands, and wear a mask, especially if you're going to a group setting. And we'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.